Hey everyone, John Berenger, Sarasota, Florida, and I wanted to share something that really impacted my life and a big reason why today I'm having great success in business and why the company I'm part of and our business that we're growing is just attracting some incredible people. And that's because I learned years ago. One of my mentors was my girlfriend's father at the time, very successful businessman. He always was saying, John, you need to become ultra teachable. You need to be coachable. You need to learn from your mistakes. And it's one thing to hear that, but man, I put it into practice. And I remember I didn't even golf until after college. And years ago, when I was living in Illinois, I joined Hawthorne Woods Country Club. And I remember there were so many golfers that were better than me. And some of these golfers, they played tournament golf in college and they had beautiful swings. And I remember I was just a hack, right? I was hooking the ball all the time. I played a lot of baseball, softball in my days. But one thing, as I remember, is well, just get better. And how do you get better? You got to get coaching. You got to be willing to have someone tell you what you're doing wrong, what you're doing right, and improve, improve, improve. And I remember if I kept improving, maybe one day I had a dream of winning the club championship. And I'm not talking about some D flight club champion, C flight. No, I'm talking the club championship, the top flight in the country club. And I did not belong in the top flight, but man, I just kept working and working and working. In the cracks of my life, grab a range, go to the range and just hit some balls. And I remember when it came down to it, whatever year it was, I remember thinking, I'm going to be on the final green, the final day, and I'm going to win this freaking thing. And I know there's no way, and I ended up winning the club championship. My name will forever be on the walls of Hawthorne Woods Country Club. They can never take a club championship away from a champion. Just like Tiger Woods just won the Masters Championship again, 2019. You can never take that away from him no matter what happens. And I remember I was so proud to win that championship just because I knew how far I'd come. Just because of the people I knew I beat. I was up here much more strong than most of those players because I wasn't as good of a swing as those guys. Way more experience. They had way more experience than me. So I'm going to here to tell you that why don't you apply that to your relationships? Why don't you apply that to a business that you're working? I have a lot of people that I mentor in our business and they're not coachable. They're not teachable. They think they know better and they wonder why they don't have success in our company. Or then they jump to another company and they wonder why they don't have success in that company. And then they jump to a third company and on I call it the hamster wheel. Some people call it the rat race. So what I'm here to tell you is become wise. A wise man wants to be taught. A wise man says, you know what? It's going to hurt for you to tell me what I need to hear, but I need you to hear it. The fool gets upset at constructive criticism. The fool doesn't want to hear how they can get better, but they don't understand they're a fool. How I know people are a fool is that they don't grow, that they end up quitting. Never quit. Become teachable. And so if you ever have any questions, and if I could personally mentor you in that, I'd love to, because I'm sold out on helping people. It pains me to see someone that just is a scared little puppy in the corner and says, that's just not me. I'm not meant for that. I'm not meant for this BS. Everyone has the seed of greatness inside them, but most people don't have the guts to fail. I want you to go out and fail. I want you to go out and fail and learn from your mistakes. I have failed over and over and over again, and that is why I'm successful. God bless everyone. Have a great day. This is John Berenger, Sarasota, Florida.